This is Brad Worley with Remnant X Radio. I'm sitting here with Dana Mislinski of Remnant X Radio, and I'm going to pose the question, Dana, what do you think is wrong with the American church?
What do I think is wrong with the American church? I'm going to say that I think something that's very extremely important is doctrine. Now, while none of us are actually perfect, we can all make mistakes. There is definitely doctrines that are core to Christianity, the death, resurrection of Jesus Christ, and his deity. And what I see in the American church, in my own experience even, is that when it comes to doctrine, that it's pushed to the side and feelings are put in the forefront. Almost like if it feels good, if it sounds good, that supersedes doctrine. Now, obviously, there has to be heart behind it, too. But the bottom line is, if you have the wrong Jesus in this life, you'll have the wrong Jesus for all eternity. And so I think it's very extremely important to know who Jesus is and what he did. And while many churches, the American church does profess a Jesus, oftentimes we accept teachings from well-known, prominent teachers, and they seem to infiltrate the church, and people just accept it. Instead of being an active listener, they're a passive listener. And my thinking is just like Paul said to the Bereans, they checked the scriptures daily to see if these things were so. Instead of just sitting there listening to your pastor or teacher, which we should listen, we should also see if what they're saying is true and test it by what the Word of God already says. And I think that if we do that, then that will solve a lot of problems.